Most people think saving money is about cutting back. Skip the coffee. Cancel Netflix Live small, but what if that's wrong? What if there's a rule, a hidden system that flips the entire concept of saving on its head? A rule that doesn't punish your spending but rewards it. That doesn't feel restrictive but automatic. And that, if used right, could completely change your financial future in just 90 days. This isn't budgeting, it's not extreme frugality. And it's not some trendy app you'll delete after a week. It's a framework the wealthy quietly use every day. But no one talks about it until now. Why traditional saving advice fails? Let's be honest, just save more is terrible advice. Because most people aren't taught how, they're just told why. And without a system, your savings depend entirely on willpower, which fades quickly. That's why 63% of Americans still live paycheck to paycheck no matter how much they earn. Because information doesn't equal transformation. But what if there was a system, one simple rule that could shift your behavior automatically? The rule the wealthy quietly follow. This isn't a budget. It's a distribution strategy. One that ensures your money moves with intention without you micromanaging it. Here's how it works. 70% for spending your normal bills, food, lifestyle, 10% to savings. You don't touch this 10% to investing, even if it's small. We'll come back to this. 10% to learning, books, courses, skills, or mentors. It's simple, it's sustainable. And it forces your money to work in 4 directions at once. Most people only operate in one: spending, some add saving. But almost no one consistently includes investing and growth. That's why the rich keep getting richer. They're not just storing money. They're allocating it with purpose. Why this works in 90 days. Let's say your income is $3,000 per month. $2,100 goes to life, $300 to savings, $300 to investments, $300 to learning. Now multiply that by 3 months. You've saved $900, invested $900, and built a $900 skill set. That's $2,700 of leverage from doing nothing more than shifting your ratios. Not cutting back, not depriving yourself, just reprogramming how your money moves. And if your income grows, this rule scales with it automatically. But what if you're starting from zero? You don't need to hit these numbers perfectly. The power is in the habit, not the amounts. Even if you start with $100 per month. $10 to savings, $10 to investing, $10 to learning in a year. That's $360 in intentional growth. But here's what actually happens. That $10 to learning could teach you a $500 per month side hustle. That $10 to investing could compound into a portfolio that grows passively. That $10 to savings builds confidence and options, and those are the real engines of wealth. Why no one talks about this? The financial world doesn't want you to think it's this simple. They want you confused. Dependent guessing. Because when you're lost, you'll buy their product. Open their account, use their app. But systems like this, they give you control back. No middleman, no complexity. Just structure and freedom. In 90 days, most people try to change their whole life. The smart ones. They just change how their money flows. The 10% rule in action. Let's make it real. Here's how that 10% to learning might look: buying a $29 ebook on digital side hustles, joining a $50 course on investing or coding, getting a book on automation, mindset, or productivity. One idea from that $50 could earn you $5,000 in a year. Meanwhile, the 10% to investing? Even $10 per week into a basic index fund could build momentum you never had before. And the 10% to savings, it's not just about emergencies, it's fuel for future moves. A product launch, a down payment, a pivot point. All of it starts with that tiny shift. Final thought: most people struggle with money not because they're lazy, but because they're directionless. They spend, they hope, they try. But there's no system, just stress. This rule, it changes that. It gives your money a mission. Every dollar has a job. And you don't have to guess anymore. It's quiet. It's sustainable, and in 90 days you'll feel the shift. You'll have more saved, more invested, more learned, and more clarity. And that clarity, that's where real wealth begins. If this helped unlock something for you, don't forget to like and subscribe.